Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Great. So I'm Rachel
I am Marceli.
Marcelli.
Yes,
Okay. That's a wonderful name, Marcelli.
thank you.
Reading your profile.
Mhm.
Well, I only get to see your picture, and I thought it was just Marcel, but it's Marcelli.
Yeah, that's true. The pronunciation is hard for people who speak English.
Well, my name is Rachel, and
Uh-huh.
there's an extra T there.
Mm-hmm.
And the Americans, or I live in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It gets stuck up with the little letter T
T.
in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
where are you now? What
I
part of
am
the
in
world?
Perth right now, Australia.
Okay. But you speak Portuguese, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, are you born in Portugal?
I was born in Brazil, actually.
Okay. Never been to Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's a very nice
um,
place.
yeah, I bet it's warm and sunny.
Yeah, it is. I just love it.
So, how do you like Australia?
Wow, I like it a lot. Australia is a very nice place, and yeah, I would like
And
to live here.
yeah, have you been there long? Oh, hello.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. There's a little bit of a lag. Have you been
Okay.
there long?
I've been here for 7 months now.
Oh, not long.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, tell me, tell me about yourself a little bit.
Well, let's go then. I am an architect.
Okay.
Um, I was graduated in Brazil, and I'm 27 years old. I am
Okay.
married. My husband is in Australia with me. Um, we've been together for almost 11 years now, but we've been married for 4 months now.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, that's it. I think I graduated in 2014 in Brazil. I worked as an architect there. And then when I came to Australia, I didn't practice architect actually as an architect. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Um, so, well, that's great. I mean,
Yeah.
your introduction and everything. Tell me more about what you want to get out of your English education. I mean, are you wanting to get more practice, or the accent, or some grammar lessons?
Well, I am. Uh, I will try to take a PTE exam
Okay.
in maybe next month or in July,
What's a P?
and it is a kind of proficiency exam, just very similar to the IELTS exam.
I see.
And well, I need some speaking practice for this test.
Mhm,
Intonation, I think, maybe. Um, even pronunciation, because of my accent, of course.
mhm.
And yeah, I need to practice writing as
So more,
well.
so more speaking practice.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, okay, okay. So today, I think the lesson that I prepared is right, on point with that. Um,
Great.
yeah. So how about we practice? Sometimes, when you're learning English, you get stuck with a word that works for you. like you all,
Mhm.
and there are lots of words that,
Yeah,
right? So
sure.
how about we practice saying I like and I don't like using different phrases. Like
Mm,
instead of
that's
saying
good.
just I like, you can use other phrases for that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the ball rolling here. Instead of I like, you can say I enjoy, or
Mm-hmm.
I love, or I appreciate. What
Great.
other words
Could
can you?
I say could I say relish? Is this good?
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let's try you sharing to me or introducing yourself to me about things that you do
Mm-hmm.
things you like, things you enjoy doing, things you want, like a dream job you have, or something that your husband does, using different kinds of phrases for like.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So let's start. Mm, First of all, I just love speaking English. Speaking English. I've been studying for like 16 years now,
Mhm.
and if I could, I would never stop practicing and studying. Anyway, I have already been a teacher in Brazil as well, so I also enjoy teaching English.
Okay.
Um, and another thing I enjoy too much, so much is grammar, English grammar. Actually, I appreciate studying and learning new things, new grammar and vocabulary.
Okay.
Um, what else? I
What are
love
you,
the summer.
are you passionate about? There's another phrase. I.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm passionate about the summer. I can say that. And the
Mhm.
sun and the hot weather, going
Mhm.
to the beach. I'm fond of the beach actually.
Okay.
And
So that's like, but a little bit less than passionate. You just fond of it, right?
uh-huh.
Passionate
Yeah.
is very strong. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
great. Mhm.
fond of the beach.
Yeah. Um, and not very fond of the winter actually.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Let's go to different kinds of ways to say I don't like.
yeah, sure.
Okay. I dislike. So we can
Dislike.
say, what do you think?
Um, dislike. Uh, wow, I don't know what else.
I hate.
Hate, yeah. It's quite strong, isn't it?
I hate.
Yeah.
I. You can also say I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can't stand it when my husband does this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There is
Yeah.
another one similar to can't stand, can't bear, is it?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. I can't bear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try some.
All right. So I
Don't.
could say I can't bear feeling cold.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Bad winters there in Australia?
well, people say so. I don't know actually, but I am already feeling cold in the
Okay.
autumn. We've had like maybe 12 degrees now, I think, and I feel very cold. This is too much for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I live in the West Coast before in California, and it's
Mm-hmm.
always sunny there. And I moved to the
Oh.
East those here in Philadelphia, and
Mhm.
the first year we had a snowstorm. It was like
Wow.
28 inches of snow.
Wow. Oh my
So
God. I can't
I
imagine.
stand it. I hate it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think I would as well. If I lived in a place like that, I would hate it for sure.
yeah. Okay, so when you converse with people, you want to try to keep in the back of your head that you can use different phrases, to say like or dislike or basically.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so another thing that I want to practice is a different phrase that we can use to agree and disagree.
Mm, great.
So instead of just agree, do you think can you think of other phrases you can say? I agree with you
Mm,
or I disagree with you.
I would say you make a point. Make a point. I'm not sure if it's right.
Yeah. You can say, I see your point.
I see your point. Yeah, probably.
Your point. So
Disagree. I disagree instead of I don't agree.
right, I disagree. Um, so for example, I would say a statement. We can debate on it. And let me see how you would agree or disagree with me. Okay. For
Okay.
example, I would say it's okay to text while driving.
Okay. So I disagree with you. I don't think it's okay.
Okay, why?
Mhm.
Because
Um, because it's dangerous and you take your attention off the traffic, and this could be this is an irresponsible attitude, I think.
but what about if I'm stopped, like just in the red light?
Well, then I see your point. I
Good.
think you have nothing to do, so you don't need to pay attention every minute and every second to the red light. So I think
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, good. Let how about I'll get you more phrases. You can also agree by saying that may be true,
That may be true.
or you can disagree. You're saying that may be true, but and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like that.
Okay.
You can also say, I'm afraid I have to disagree with you.
Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't believe that. Um, or you can say, I agree to some extent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm agree to some extent, but I don't know, different cultures say it differently. Sometimes they would, it's called lubricants the to make the thought flow better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes you can't just say you're wrong, right?
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
You can say no, you're wrong,
Makes no sense. Yeah,
right?
yeah, makes no sense.
Wrong. Like it's some cultures might find that insulting. So
Yeah, for sure.
so you would say I agree to some extent, but or that may be
Mm-hmm.
true to some extent, but yeah. Okay.
Great. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let's practice some more. Um I think I we shouldn't turn off our phones in the movies. It's okay.
Well, that's true to some extent, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think you don't need to turn it off, but you should turn into silent mode at least,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that anywhere in the world it is impolite to have your phone ringing during the movie.
Good. That's pretty rude.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay. How about I think it's okay to have your phone or your iPad on while you're having dinner.
Hmm. Let's see. Um, I forgot the first one we talked about. The expression to agree.
I see
We
your
said
point.
I see your point, and then what was the next?
That I agree with you. I see your point.
That
I'm
may
afraid
be
I disagree. Yeah, that may be true.
that may be
I'm
true.
afraid I disagree. I agree to some extent.
Yeah. So yeah, I see your point in this statement. I guess there's no problem to have this turned on. Um,
Mhm.
well, actually, if I really think about this situation in my house, I wouldn't like it, to be honest. So
Yeah.
probably, yeah, I'm afraid I have to disagree. I think it. There's time to dinner, time to use the phone or whatever. That's
Good, good. I like it.
yeah,
Afraid to disagree. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, another one. Um, I think it's okay to get married at 20,
At
20 years.
20, um, well, um, I agree to some extent. I think a long time ago it was very usual.
Mhm,
Many women got married very early, but nowadays, well, it's a matter of choice, actually. But
mhm,
I think people are getting married later and later,
mhm,
because they're more worried about career and having a good amount of money or whatever. And then, well, it is okay. I see. I don't see any problem, but that's
mhm,
not very common anymore.
mhm. Well, do you have daughters or do you have children?
No, no, I don't.
No children yet?
No,
Okay,
not
so
so early.
let's pretend that I am, your daughter or you have a daughter and she wants to get married early. What
Wow, that is hard. Let's see.
but I
um,
love him, Mom.
just like a teenager. Oh my god. I really don't know. I think it. Well, I would say to her, "Okay, I see your point. I understand that you love. I know what it is, but I think it's too early. Actually, yeah. Depending on the point of life she is actually. If she's, I don't know, maybe she's already graduated or has a
Mhm.
good job, whatever. No problem. But I think that's something difficult to happen at 20. So I
Right, right.
probably wouldn't agree.
You just got married, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I got married. Yeah, I got married at 28.
yeah. So, and that happened just because we came to Australia, actually.
Okay.
Because if we had stayed in Brazil, probably it wouldn't be like that.
Does your husband know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we just have 5 minutes left. I think we did
Yeah,
great today. I really liked how you applied very
great.
quickly what we talked
Hmm.
about. Do you have any questions? I see I have you again tomorrow. Do you want me to prepare?
Yeah, so I just mailed Brian because I did that as a I was trying to make my computer work booking the lessons
Oh,
because I didn't book myself. He had to book this lesson today for me because my
oh,
computer was not working. So I
I
was
see.
just trying, and then when I clicked there, it was booked very fast. So
Okay.
I'm afraid I won't be able to do that tomorrow. I already
Oh,
mailed him to
just
tell him that. Yeah. It was a
that,
kind of accident, but
that's
on
okay.
purpose. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But
That's fine.
then, yeah, I think once a week would be good. Next week again. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any questions?
Mm, well, I don't think so. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. That's
Okay.
all good.
Yeah. Okay, great. Great. That's great. So, I'm trying to think of some like advice for you moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did pretty great today. Just,
That's
you know,
great.
yeah, just to vary it a little. And
Mm-hmm.
I noticed everybody has this like um like a mannerism that you may not be aware of, but because I'm paying special attention, I
Mm-hmm.
notice you always say for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's fine, but it's something that when it's like a mannerism. It's something that you don't need to always do. Just
Mm-hmm.
helps that you're aware. Sometimes I people say actually all the time.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have already noticed I do that as well. Yeah.
Things like that you can be more aware of, but don't let it um, don't let it mess with you. Basically, if you have
Uh-huh.
to say for sure to make it flow better, if you have to say actually to make it flow better, that's perfectly fine. But I'm just pointing them out to you.
Yeah, sometimes I do it unconsciously as a way of maybe getting some time to think of what I'm gonna say,
Right. Yeah, that's
Get
fine.
feeling like
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just have to say something to get the rest of it out.
yeah,
But
that's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, but I think you're a really good student. Just practice. Everything is just practice, actually. And
Yeah.
I wish you all the best in your exam.
Thank you.
Yeah. Uh, when is it?
I haven't booked yet, but I intend to book for maybe the middle of July,
Hmm. So it's
probably.
writing exam and
Yeah, for abilities, writing, reading, listening, and speaking.
okay, okay. Well, if I see you again, I'm going to prepare something that's special for test taking.
Great. That would be amazing. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, have a what is it? Is that nighttime there
Night.
or
Yeah, it is.
okay
What time
then?
is there now?
It's morning.
Morning. Wow. Yeah. So have a
Sir,
good day.
to enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. See you again next time then.
Okay, bye, Marcelli.
Bye bye. Nice to meet you.
Bye.